Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Why is bitter the go-to one? Oh, she's just a bitter woman with a bunch of cats. Bleh. You know what? I'm kidding. But seriously, we're not bitter. We're just actually educated on the patriarchy, and we're tired of putting up with y'all's bullshit.
Right, educated on the patriarchy. Okay, fair enough. You also claim you're a Bible Belt trash. Also fair enough. So you decided to rebel against everything they stand for. Fair enough. I can totally understand that. You're rebellious, especially in your teen years. When you're 14, 15, you think you know everything about everything, when in fact you know nothing. But the difference is when you grow up, you actually learn that that was just a phase. Someone left a comment on your video that got stuck with me, and it goes like this. Education teaches you how to look at everything from multiple views and teaches you to weigh all possibilities before coming to any conclusion. And I cannot agree more with that comment. When you call yourself educated, but in fact you're just one sided, you're not educated, you're really just brainwashed.
Let's be clear about something. It's not that women and femmes on dating apps don't want casual sex. Many of us do. It's just that lots of people on dating apps don't want to treat us like we're human beings. They want physical intimacy, but no emotional intimacy or any sort of aftercare or responsibility for our feelings. And actually have no interest or skill in making us have a good time. Therefore, many of us are like, pass. No thanks. There's a difference.
Right, so you're expecting emotional intimacy for an hour. After care and responsibility for your feelings? After a hookup? Is that really making sense in your head? There's a difference. Actually, there isn't. You're looking for a hookup, and that is what you're getting.
There is literally no one more exhausting to be around than having to be around myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wouldn't want to be around yourself either.
I love how in the city, at like the playgrounds, there's always that one dude who's really jacked, and all he does is use those like playground bars to do a bunch of body exercises, but like he's absolutely ripped. Like you just watch him in amazement. Doesn't pay a gym membership for that. Dude's out here wrecking the playground.
And your problem with that is probably that he didn't say hello. There are people out there that are only working with their body weight, never stepped into a gym, and yes, they're ripped or jacked, whatever you want to call it. You know what else those people are doing that you obviously can't? Minding their own business.
Let's talk about punching up and punching down. Punching up looks like me making a sarcastic video about men getting vasectomies when we all know that that would never be mandated by the government because men are the ones that are still in control and have that privilege to not have, their rights invaded by the government. Punching down looks like responding to me, thinking you're matching my energy and saying things like, well, men can't get pregnant. I don't have to take on that much responsibility. Women have not been able to escape pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy, for as long as time has gone on. Between assault, between basic ownership, because we didn't have the rights to be autonomous and individual, that's punching down. If you can't see why a woman is angry or frustrated when talking about our issues, you are a part of the problem. You are not matching our energy, you are punching down.
Nah, it's not really about having their rights invaded by the government. It's actually forcing a medical procedure on them. And I'm not punching anything, neither up or down. But matching your energy? Nah, it's not gonna happen. I would really be matching your energy if it actually makes sense. But every time you or someone just like you is trying to make a point, you're always referring to some stuff that happened 100 years ago. And no, I cannot be matching that energy.
If you're keen to hear a serious case of mansplaining, then buckle up. I have a doozy for you. So recently I was driving my 2019 MG. I've had it for about 2 years, great car, never had any issues with it. I was stopping at an intersection and there was oncoming traffic coming past me, so I was obviously braking. But for some reason, my brakes just stopped working and I literally drove into oncoming traffic to the point where I came this close to getting T-boned by 2 separate cars and a bus. Like, it was that bad. I was terrified. My brakes just completely stopped working. Anyway, so naturally I take it into my local mechanic because I need to get the brakes looked at. So I explain to them what happened. I leave it there. When I go back to pick it up, I'm like, all right, tell me what happened. Tell me what's wrong with my car. And he was like, yeah, couldn't really find anything wrong with it. Check the brakes, everything seems fine. I was like, that's really weird because it was a very, very scary, real experience that I'm like terrified is going to happen again. And he looks me dead in the eye and goes, are you sure that the brakes failed? Are you sure that you weren't just accelerating when you were meant to be braking? And I was just like, excuse me, sir. I have been driving this car for 2 years and I have never once gotten confused between the brake and the accelerator. So no, that isn't what happened. The way he was speaking to me, it was like, oh, poor blonde girl got confused between the brake and the accelerator. There's actually nothing wrong with her brakes. And I was just like, are you kidding me?
And on today's episode of Things That Never Happened, we have this one. I really don't know that much about mechanical problems, but I do know that when your brakes stop working, they just stop working. They're not just gonna magically start working again 5 minutes later. Also, things that never happened, he was not mansplaining anything to you. He just asked you an honest question. But at this point, we all get it. Men bad, women goddesses. If that's the case, maybe this is a new episode of Poltergeist, and karma is trying to tell you something.
You know what never lets me down? Lip gloss.
Oh hey, look, it's Chucky. Be my friend, be my friend. I know a couple of things that let you down. One is time, and the other one is bad plastic surgery.
Alright, guys, I am offended. I'm offended because I downloaded Tinder last night and I got swiping and this beautiful man named Alex, 33, came up and I super liked him. Now, I made a decision there and then that Alex is the one. He's the one. And you know what happened? I have gone on Tinder every 40 minutes this morning. It is 10:30, every 40 minutes since I woke up, and he still has not liked me. He still hasn't liked me. It's been 14 hours. He doesn't like me. I feel rejected. I'm hurt.
And this right here is what I'm talking about when I say princess syndrome. Being pretty enough, going on social media, having 100 guys sending you DMs with, hey, beautiful. At some point, you're gonna confuse reality with social media. In reality, not everyone is gonna like you. At first, I wanted to say, make the first move. Just send the guy a message. But when you said you checked your dating app every 14 minutes for 14 hours, all I can say is no. Leave the guy alone. And I will say this, get over yourself and move on. Not everyone is gonna like you back.
So men, they always come back. We know they always come back. This guy I was talking to like 6 months ago, we stopped talking in December. I knew he was gonna be back. I knew it. Sure enough, last night on Hinge, I see him in my likes and he just liked one of my photos. Why do men come back via dating apps when you literally went on multiple dates with them or dated them for months? They have your phone number, they follow you on socials, and they try to like you on Hinge? I did match only to respond. This is all I said. You literally have my phone number. He goes, haha, you just looked so pretty in this pic. I think that a reunion is in order. Me thinks not. Like, you literally have my phone number and you just like my picture on Hinge, like the most minimal effort. Ugh.
No, they don't come back. And you actually proved they don't come back. Yeah, he liked your picture. And you're pretty much begging him to come back. You're the one that actually sent him a message, and all he had to say to that was haha. So how exactly did he came back?
How much money is in your bank account?
I don't need money. Do you know who my daddy is?
Who's your daddy?
I can buy you and your whole family.
But who's your daddy?
I've got two.
Okay.
One for fun and one for shopping.
That there is a finesse.
Yeah, funny how they both have the same last name, Sugar. But still, just because you've been bought and paid your price, it doesn't mean that you can buy everyone else. Some of us don't have a price. But at this point, with this generation, I would not be surprised if they make a new 007 movie and his name is gonna be Daddy. Sugar Daddy. But anyway, it's Saturday evening. My best friend Jack is waiting for me outside. So I'm just gonna go consolidate our friendship even further. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Even if you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.